folks, what's in the news today? Well, I'll start with a bit of sad news. Earl Holliman has died. I don't know if many... Well, you might not know his name, but I bet you remember him. Earl Holliman. 96 he was. Didn't realise he was still alive. And also saw today that his partner was a gent. So I don't know if he was of that persuasion, Earl. If he was, I never knew it. No problem anyway for me. I don't mind at all what you are, what anybody is. As long as he was happy. As long as he was happy, I'm fine with it. But Earl Holliman... I remember him mostly from The Sons of Katie Elder, that fantastic western with John Wayne and old Dean Martin. And I also remember him, was he Pepper Anderson's boss in Policewoman? I think he was. I think she was called Pepper Anderson. I'm pretty sure she was. Old Angie Dickinson. I've not even researched that, but I just remember her name, and it's years and years and years since I've seen that, but I'm sure that was a name, innit? He was a boss in that. Yeah, long-running police series. Well, I don't know how long-run it was, but I liked it in me youth. In me youth, I did. Yes, I did. Anyway, he's died aged 96. Michael Barrymore. He's having a good time. He's in Spain now. He's moved to Spain. He's been pictured again walking the streets of Spain with his, well, looks like a male companion. Another younger male companion. He looks to be doing all right for himself. The guy's all right. He'll be safe. Don't worry about that. The sea's pretty warm in and around Spain. It's a nice warm sea, so there'll be no reason to have a swimming pool. He'll be okay. Who else is there? There is another couple. Mishal Hussain. Fantastic newsreader, great at what she does. She's leaving the BBC after 20 odd years. She's done a lot on BBC and on the news especially. And I believe she's had a programme on, is it BBC Radio 4? I think so. I'm not an avid listener to Radio 4 in that I've never listened to it at all, really, to be honest with you. I'm not clever enough. And who else did we have? We had one more. Well, it's more a news story than anything else. You might have seen my old mate, what's his name again? Dave Fishwick. Dave Fishwick this morning. He's brilliant at stating the bleeding obvious, he really is. He was talking about money lenders. He's doing a bit of an expose on GMB this morning. I like him, he's got an heart of gold, there's nothing wrong with him. He keeps bringing up the story about the baby milk, the woman that needed a loan for baby milk and he just sent her some money. He mentions that regularly. He has the other stock story that he has. But I think his heart's in the right place and I think he does care. But he gets on the TV a lot with no real reason to be on the TV. You know, he doesn't know particularly a lot about money lenders. I mean, he said, there's this new force out there now and they're stopping these money lenders. He said, they're onto him, they're doing a great job. I think he said something like, they've arrested about 425 money lenders over the last sort of 4 or 5 years. And they brought with them, I think, 650 years of imprisonment. Yeah, 650 years, 420. I quickly did the maths. I thought, that's about 1.5 years per person. 1.5 years per money lender. They normally get, was it a third of the sentence? That'll be 6 months. Some of these money lenders have put people through absolute hell. I mean, old Dave's telling one story there of a woman that got a loan for some money off a money lender about 10 years ago. She pays £100 a week back, and up to now she still owes more than she got a loan of 10 years ago. He's telling stories of people being threatened for their lives for not paying back, and he's also telling stories of those that are paying in kind. I'm guessing it's ladies, selling the bodies back to the money lenders because they can't afford a payment or two. But he's saying some of these money lenders are really, really, really nasty bits of work, and I'm thinking, well, if they're nasty bits of work and putting people through untold miseries, I think 1.5 years in prison is absolutely nothing. So I don't think he should be, as a young term the youngest use, bigging up the police for putting them away if that's all they can do. I'm not saying it's down to the police, it might be down to the courts, but things need to change because championing in 600 odd years of imprisonment for 400 odd people isn't very good if you ask me. But anyway, that's it for today, folks. No other news for you today. Again, it's another quiet one. I can only work with what I've got. Anyway, just not a petition as such, but if any of you want to write in, just write in and I'll forward the letters to that fellow in Spain and tell him whatever you do, stick to the sea. Right, I'm going to get on. See you later, folks. Do hope you're all well.